Old Jonathan James Hetfield is not having the fact that the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame keeps disrespecting one of the gods of metal, Lemmy Kilmister. What's up, y'all? Thrash Potato, sitting down in the shack, talking about James Hetfield on Lemmy not being in the Rock Hall. It's kind of a disrespect to rock and roll. That's a disrespect to metal. Nobody cares about metal is the problem, though. It still continues to piss him off, he says, but like I said, it's metal. Mainstream will never accept metal. Not the true metal, because jackasses like Machine Gun Kelly go and make razor blade guitars and try to claim what we are. You know, it's a bummer, but it's what it is. Let's go ahead and jump into this article and see what they're talking about. So James Hetfield isn't thrilled that Motörhead and their iconic vocalist Lemmy Kilmister hasn't been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which I don't know why he's surprised. It's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They suck, dude. They've always sucked. And like, that's mainstream. Any mainstream opinion on metal, I just laugh at it and keep on walking because it means absolutely nothing. Nothing. And this is a great example. If you knew metal, if you knew rock and roll, if you really knew rock and roll, Lemmy would have done been in there. Motherfucking dude's got a statue of him. I mean, he's literally a god of metal. Like, you would know this. He would be in there, dude, but nope. These mainstream knuckleheads are the same people that look over freaking Katy Perry and Lady Gaga, you know? If you have anything to do with them musically, and no offense, if some of it's good music, maybe not anything I mentioned, but some of it is, you know, there's good music out there, but I don't consider anything that they have to say of any value whatsoever. It's all a bunch of horseshit if you ask me, because none of those dudes know what we're about. In a recent episode of the Metallica Report, they got a fucking Metallica Report? I'm behind on it. Holy hell. Hetfield noted his displeasure and questioned the logic of those involved with the hall, as we all do, like a lot. I mean, that's an understatement, bro. It's a little more than a lot. The most rock and roll lifestyle living person on the planet is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which is a travesty. A shame, said Hetfield. That's an understatement, dude. That's beyond an understatement. It's kind of a disrespect to rock and roll, basically. And I mean, come on, dude. You could say, inside the metal community, we can joke and laugh about James Hetfield all we want. We can say Metallica has turned into this and that all we want. But Metallica is and always will be bigger than anything we've ever been involved with. And you know, they're still at the top of the food chain when it comes to metal, dude. Like, you can say, like, this newest stuff just isn't hitting right. Or maybe they should go back to their old sound, at least guitar-wise, because that tone is absolutely horrible. You could say whatever you want, but eventually you're gonna have to keep saying things until you get to Master of Puppets and Justice for All. Kill them all. And then once you get to them albums, man, they're at the top of the heap, at least. Motörhead was nominated once in 2020 and has yet to either get in or get a second shot at induction. Dude, the only way they're going to now is if people guff, because they don't care. The mainstream media sucks when it comes to metal. I think they're all posers. You remember that word, poser? You know, poser. They'll play along, buy a freaking Motörhead shirt and say they're awesome and I listen to this song and that song, but besides Ace of Spades, they have no idea about any of the songs whatsoever because they're freaking posers. They probably know more about Lady Gaga than they ever would Motörhead. Lemmy and Motörhead join acts like Iron Maiden, Soundgarden, Slayer, Pantera, Thin Lizzy, and countless others that have been largely ignored by the Hall for no readily apparent reason. Oh, I know what the reason is. They're fucking posers that don't like metal. Plain and simple. Dude, Thin Lizzy. Come on now. Say what you will about freaking Pantera, but come on, dude. We know they rule. I know they rule, and I'm telling you, if you're like, nah, blah, blah, dude, you're the minority. Respectfully. Soundgarden, dude, legends, bro. Freaking legends. Slayer, the only band that intimidated Pantera, dude. Come on, bro. Iron Maiden, dude, they're legendary. Why wouldn't they be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Because the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame sucks nuts, dude. That's the only reason. What other reason would there be? Except for they're a bunch of fake posers, dude. So I wouldn't let it hit him so hard, you know what I mean? I don't think it's as big a deal as he thinks it is, because we all think it's a joke, basically, you know? Hetfield also talked a little bit about his new middle finger tattoo. He's getting a lot of tattoos. Pretty soon he's gonna look like one of them Ed Hardy fools from back in the day. So anyways, he's talking about his middle finger tattoo, which partially includes some of Lemmy's ashes. Okay, that's badass. That dude, that's incredibly badass, if you ask me. That's a fan. That's a dedicated fan right there. And I salute you, sir. Some people might be like, what the heck? But I think that's awesome, dude. Adriana, his girlfriend, that's right, James, her best friend passed away. Well, rest in peace, man. And we had just talked about the ability to put ashes in ink to represent someone who you carry around in life. I mean, yeah, it's probably not hard. I mean, it's a little bit more of a process than just putting ashes in ink, I'm sure. I'm sure they're probably gonna have to do something with that ink before it goes into skin. Trust me, I know just a little bit about it. So, thinking up ideas of what would represent that person and memories for their life, I mean, that's really what they are, they're memories. And remembering that I had been given some ashes of Lemmy and a little silver bullet that was like a necklace, and using that to get my Iron Cross and the Ace of Spades. Dude, Papa Het goes all out. He's pretty gangster nowadays. I mean, I think he should get super wild, off the wall wild, and get his old EMGs back and throw those in his guitar. I don't know, call me crazy. Maybe grab his old rig, quit putting it out in museums, and use it. Use them pickups, please. You know, yeah, I mean, you rock. It's Metallica. It's always gonna rock, man. But do you guys like his new sound or no? Because, I mean, I'm not gonna say this and that about it. I'm just gonna say I really loved his old sound. And I would suggest they try rocking some of these new songs. Maybe you don't have to get the old gear. You don't have to use the same old gear, dude. You can throw, what do you use? 81, 85s? No, he used something else. Let me know in the comments. I don't feel like Googling it. Do you guys remember what pickups he used? But anyways, you could throw those in there, man, and just give it a shot. Just give it a try. I mean, he'll never see this, and if he does, he'd probably tell me, who the fuck are you? I understand that, but man, I love that old sound. Well, I'll just leave it at that. So he ended off saying Lemmy is available to still fly the bird to the world via me, which is pretty cool, man. Looking out for his bro. Two metal legends, dude. Two metal gods looking out for each other. That's fucking cool, man. And just a reminder of what an inspiration he has been in my life. What to do, what not to do, and for me paying respects to him in maybe lieu of him being in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which still continues to piss him off. It pisses us all off, dude. I mean, respectfully so, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. If it's not mainstream, they're not going to talk about it. They're not going to care about it. Like, I think those dudes are prudes. I think those dudes are just elitists. I don't think anybody that doesn't jam, hasn't put their dues in, hasn't been on stage after stage after stage, hasn't bled on a guitar, sweat on a guitar, had their freaking chord pop out in the middle of a session, had to play a solo like fucking Freebird. You know, I don't think they should have any say on it whatsoever. I don't think I don't have to be a musician just to listen to it bullshit flies. Not with me. Not if you're judging music, in my opinion. You don't have to be a musician to love this music. Of course not. That's what it's for. It's for you. It's for us. But if you're gonna judge it, if you're gonna say, this one's better than that one, I think you better have that experience up on that stage and put your dues in before you go yapping off and who should be in this fucking Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I just don't think you have what it takes to even judge that type of thing. And don't get me wrong, you know, I can sit here with a guitar on my lap all day. That doesn't mean my opinion on these bands should hold any merit. Like I said, you gotta put them dues in, man. Big time. That's the way I feel about it. How do you feel about it? You agree with me? Let me know, dude. Put it in the comments. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up right here. I made this video so I can see what you think about this, and of course to spread it if you ain't heard it yet. So yeah, shoot it down in there. Do you think the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's a big old bowl of shit? Or do you think it's got some kind of relevance? Or if it matters that these guys get in there? Me, no, I don't think so. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame isn't going to determine if I'm going to listen to a band or not, if I'm going to go see a band or not, if I'm going to appreciate a band any more or any less. The real Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is right there on that stage. And you want to know why it matters more? Because you're looking down at the people that appreciate you, man. That's your Hall of Fame 100%. Come on now. That's my opinion on it. I'm Thrash Potato. Dudes, keep an eye out for my little cartoons, man, because I'm really busting my ass on those. Hell, this third one's taking me forever because I keep changing it, you know. And I got some guitar reviews coming up, as always. I keep saying that, but I got a lot of things on my plate. And I got some gear reviews coming up. So if you like this video, maybe considering liking and subscribing. That would be cool. I mean, it wouldn't really hurt nothing. You'd see my video on your feed, but you know, if it doesn't look like something you would jive with, you can just skip on by it, you know what I'm saying? So of course, I have more news coming up as well, and we'll hopefully see you on one of them when they come around. I appreciate you guys watching. You guys are the freaking best, and you guys do me a favor and remember to stay metal. Late.